Today on VOX, we have information on American Red Cross and more. Nash Wooten will have your local weather, and Dakota McClure and Brett Whitehead will have your sports.
It is Friday, September 1st, 2017, and you're watching VOX News This Morning.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bradley Central, and welcome to VOX News This Morning. I'm Patrick Moats.
And I'm Zach Souter.
Beta Club is holding a toiletry drive for Texas. If you want to donate supplies, please drop those off during first block. If you have any more Waters, please go see Mrs. Waters in D4.
Any boy interested in playing boys soccer, there will be a short meeting this Friday in E15. If you cannot make it, please see Coach Armenta beforehand.
American Red Cross is taking donations for the people affected by Hurricane Harvey. You can text Harvey to 90999 or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS.
Life on Point signups are today. Today is the final day, and they will be in your lunch period in the cafeteria. Bears versus Harvey. You can now send school supplies to schools in need for Hurricane Harvey. You can drop those off in room E13 or under the bear at the drop-off area. Anything will help. Now over to Rain Yarber with a special news story.
Good morning, Bradley Central. As you know, Trump has recently banned transgenders from the military. I want to see what you guys have to say about this. Let's go take a look.
Got some bad parts. Yes, he's got some good parts. I get it. As far as the transgender thing, I have mixed feelings about it. I think that anybody that wants to serve our country should be allowed, but I understand why they're not. Same reason that a diabetic, for instance, can't get in, because that involves lots of medicine. There's a big cost to it. The transgender thing, there's an enormous cost associated with the transgender. After the surgery, you've still got to be on those hormones, and that is incredibly expensive. Now, granted, there's not very many of them, but still there's a big cost to it. So I understand the Chief of Staff and Trump and Department of Defense. I understand why they're not.
Now let's send it over to Nash with your local weather.
When we get back from this commercial break, I'll have all your weather. Welcome back, Bradley Central. Now let's take a look at your local weather. Today we're going to have an 80% chance of rain. Our highs for today is going to be 74 and our lows are going to be 60. Saturday is going to be cloudy. Our high is going to be 78. Our low is going to be 57. Sunday and Monday are going to be sunny. Our highs for those days are going to be 84 and 88 and our lows are going to be 60 and 64. Tuesday is going to be partly cloudy. Our highs for that day is going to be 87 and our lows are going to be 64. Wednesday and Thursday is going to have chances of rain. Our highs for those days is 77 and our lows are going to be 57 and 64. When we get back to this commercial break, we'll have your man and woman on the street.
Whoa, the lines are long, so it must be good.
Math, science, English, history. Long ago, the word of the day only went into these 4 categories. Then sports came to be. So here it is, your word of the day.
Good morning, Bradley Central. It is time for your word of the day. Today's word is deploy, which means to arrange strategically. It's been your word of the day.
We have a special news report with our woman on the street, Taylor Lawson.
Good morning, Bradley Central. My name is Taylor Lawson. I'm your woman on the street, and today's question is, do you think the high school workload is too much?
Heck yes, too much. It's way too much, man. I can't deal with all this stress.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not too bad. If you just try a little bit, it seems to flow pretty good. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Well, Bradley Central, that's what I got for you today. Back to you.
Now it's time to send it over with our sports to Dakota.
Bradley Central, we have some exciting news for the Bradley football team all the way from Nashville right after the break.
You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king come banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war, you could touch a God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. Stand in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name.
Well, Bradley Central, I'll have all of your local sports, and Brett Whitehead will have all your baseball scores. Let's jump right into your local sports. Volleyball plays tonight in a tournament at Ottawa and against Ottawa and Red Bank. Also, football plays against Ottawa at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $7 at the door. Also, Bradley football won Game of the Week from the Titans, and they will earn $1,000 for that prize. Now let's send it over to Brett Whitehead with your baseball scores.
Well, scores from last night's baseball game. The Cubs ended up winning 6-2 over Atlanta, and the Reds ended up winning over the Mets 7-2, and the Twins ended up winning 5-4 over the White Sox, and the Arizona ended up winning 8-1 over the Dodgers. And the Braves play again a day game at 2:20. And here is the final score from college football from last night. Florida A&M ended up winning. They lost to Arkansas 49-7. My show comes on Thursdays at 9:25. I'll send it back over to Dakota.
Thank you, Brett, for those wonderful baseball scores.
And football scores.
And football scores. And we'll send it over to the rest of the newscast with the rest of your news.
And we have some happy birthdays sent along.
Happy birthday to Jonathan York.
Also, a very happy birthday to Joseph Morris.
Happy birthday to Hunter Richmond.
And a happy birthday to Alexis Gentry.
Happy birthday to Jessica Williams.
A very special birthday to Brianna Hicks, which will be tomorrow.
And happy birthday to Destiny Hicks. Happy birthday to all those people. We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News and on WTNB TV Channel 5 on weekdays at 2 p.m., 8 p.m., and again at 11 p.m.
You can also check us out on Facebook, SchoolTube, and of course, VoxNews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
And that's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.